Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. We are going to get started very soon. If this is your first time here, I'm Patrice and welcome to Craftable Things. I'm so glad that you are here. If you are not already a subscriber, I would love if you would become a subscriber, and also visit us on Facebook at Craftable Things. We would love to have you there as well. So today we are gonna be pretty cut and dry. I was gonna press some stuff for you guys, but I don't know. I'm just gonna show you what I ordered from Five Below, and we're also going to do our giveaway for this week. And happy craft month to all of you amazing crafters. And let me tell you, if you guys are not on our Facebook group, you are missing out on so much information and so much creativity and so much inspiration. Y'all are inspiring me and I love it. So if you are not a member of our Facebook group, I would definitely head over there and join. Hi, Kiana, Mrs. Crochet and Coffee. Hey, Lakeisha. It's good to see you here. Clarissa. Hey, Fifi. All of you guys, thank you so much for spending your part of your Friday evening with me. I appreciate it. So today kicked off my spring break and I am so happy, y'all. I needed this break just to relax and do nothing but make YouTube videos. So today's my first day. Well, we had a teacher's work day, but we were able to work from home. So that was really, really good. So I should be more prepared for this live, but I'm not. We are going to have a guest, Shakia of Silaholics Anonymous, and honestly speaking, Sublimation Paper and Ink will be visiting us also, and I'm super excited. I always love when she drops by. Hi, Starla. Hi, everyone. I'm missing some people. I just gotta go up. Angeline. Hi, Angeline and Cindy. So if you are joining us and you are like, who is this girl? It's me. I'm Patrice. And I started this channel about 7 months ago. And I can't believe that I'm still going through with it. And I absolutely love it. And last week, Friday, while I was doing the live last week, Friday, I hit 15,000 subscribers on this channel. And y'all, I cannot believe it. I am so thankful to all of you who decided to take a chance and hit that subscribe button and be a part of the Craftable Things family. I am so grateful that you all chose to rock with me, and I really, really, really cannot believe that I hit 15,000 subscribers. My daughter, y'all, had no faith in me. If y'all scroll down and look at the videos and you see one lone dislike or thumbs down, that's probably my daughter. She did not believe in me, and I just picked her up from in the car, and she was like, she looked and she was like, you really have 15,000 subscribers. So thank you guys so much. I am so, so, so grateful. And I appreciate it. There's so many crafters out there, and everybody, people are doing so many amazing things. And I'm thankful that you guys chose to see what I have going on. So thank you so much. I had some balloons and stuff planned out, but y'all know with kids, your plans mean nothing when you have kids. Also, I do want to discuss a little bit about Cricut and the changes that were announced, right? Yes, they are. Kids are a hot mess. My daughter is very honest with me, but she is super proud of me and just sticking with it. And I hope that I can be an example to her. Hi, Nisha. I had one of my students last year. I have them do blogs. So we started doing blogs, and I made a comment. I was like, oh, maybe I should do a vlog. And so my one student who gives me such a rough time, and his exterior is so hard, but those moments that I get a glimpse of who he really is, he is so amazing. He is beyond everything. He just hates being in my class. And I completely understand. But I told him, I was in the class, I was like, yeah, I think I'm going to do a vlog. And he was like, it won't do well. Your voice is annoying. And so from there, like that kind of just, I was like, oh, then maybe he's right. Maybe my voice is annoying. And so I kind of held off. But in the summer, I actually started this channel because a friend she wanted to know how to do something on the Cricut, and I made a video for her, and I'm still here, y'all. So thank you. But Cricut, y'all, Cricut is a hot mess, and they had us all messed up. I know that we got this announcement from Cricut. Those of us who have been Cricut patrons for a while, and those of us who are probably Access members, we got that email, and y'all, I was a little shook when I got that email. Now, I'm a Cricut Access member, but I don't know about y'all, but I never use any of the Access benefits on Cricut. I don't even use the fonts that come with the Cricut Access membership. And so when I got it, I felt blindsided. I wasn't really happy about it. And so then they started making changes, and then they introduced the offset, we're going to talk about the offset now in a few minutes. But then they kind of said, about, oh, well, we're going to limit the amount of uploads if you're not an Access member. And it just seemed so unfair, especially last year. So many people got into crafting and doing different things, and crafting is very therapeutic. And I really was unhappy with what Cricut said. But then they came back. I guess all of us crafters who use Cricut, and we kind of made a big fuss about it, and then they came back. So if you don't know, if you heard the first part and you didn't hear or get the email yesterday, all of that is scrapped. So don't worry, we will not be limited. They promise that it will not have any effect after December 2021, which that was the original thing, that after December 2021, then if you were a new Cricut user, then you wouldn't have the same benefits as the older ones. Y'all, I was ready to cancel my Cricut Access membership because I don't use it anyway. I keep it just in case I may need it, but I haven't used it in 4 years. Maybe I should cancel it. I don't know. But that's it. But also, y'all, they introduced the offset, and I made a video. If you have not seen it, I put up a video this morning, or maybe early this afternoon. But I put up a video this morning about the Cricut offset feature. And so if you guys don't know what offset is, because sometimes I forget that some of us are new to crafting, or at least even the digital component of crafting and creating. But the offset is if you have an image or if you have words, the outline around. So it creates another image behind whatever it is that you have, but it's almost like a shadow behind the item. So you're able to now do that in Cricut. Before, you could not do that in Cricut. You would have to go to either, I would go to Illustrator, or you would have to go to Inkscape or Silhouette just to create the offset. And now they finally have made this available to us. And y'all, I have been offsetting all types of stuff just to offset it because this is long overdue. Thanks, Lakeisha. This is long overdue. Right, Kiana? They didn't want to mess up their IPO. I know. But at least I don't know. I still want to cancel my membership because they had us messed up, y'all. They really tried it, but nonetheless. But yeah, but I love these things. I love offsets and making cake toppers. I usually make cake toppers with offsets just to kind of give it like an extra pop. But that is it. right, so I'm gonna get into a little bit of the stuff that I got from Five Below. I'm waiting to see when our guest arrives. I think I sent her the invitation. Let me just give me 1 second, guys. Let me make sure I sent her the invitation. So, as you guys know, let me tell you, I did a Five Below haul video on my other channel on Teach Craft Live. I would love if you all would join me on Teach Craft Live. I put the Five Below when I actually go into Five Below, or if I go into Michael's, or if I go into any store, I put those videos onto that channel. So the benefit of being on that particular channel is that sometimes, y'all, it takes me a week or 2 weeks, and in one case it took me a month to actually upload the video, to test the products and upload the video. I am working on that because if I do the video, I want to make sure that you guys have a chance of even getting the items. I don't want to do the video too late. However, if you're on that channel, you will be able to see those videos and see what I pick up from Five Below or what's new in there. And that way you won't have to wait and see what I post on this channel for those videos. So just as a heads up, I am going over to, I just need to go to Facebook really quick, make sure that I sent my invitation. Oh, she got it. She got it. Perfect. Okay, so let me get back to you guys. Sorry. Hi, Jennifer. So that's the one thing that I wanted to make sure you guys knew, that with Five Below, like when I go in, sometimes I go after work, so when I get home, I'm not really trying to do too much pressing. But so I want to show y'all what I got from fivebelow.com. And if you don't know, Five Below has a website. Now, sometimes some of the things I get from in the store, they're on the website, and sometimes they are not. So I don't know if it's a regional thing. I know a lot of times I get emails or comments saying, I went to my Five Below and it's not there. I'm so sorry, y'all. I live in South Florida. I live in a very populated part of South Florida, and we have maybe about, in my area, probably about 5 or 6 Five Belows that I can go into that are probably maybe 10 or 15 minutes away from my house. So I'm so sorry that sometimes it may not be at your Five Belows, okay? But online they do have a lot of options. So they even have these into the store. This is a yoga bag. So for those of you who do yoga, or maybe you want to do yoga, or maybe at the beginning of the year you said you were going to do yoga and be a healthy you, guess what? You still have time. We're only in March. They have these yoga bags that they're polyester, and I'll probably do a separate video. I intended on doing a video. I intended on pressing these things tonight in the live, but I don't think that that's going to happen, y'all. So they have this bag, and I'll do a separate video, but they have this yoga bag for your yoga mats. And I think you get something nice here. It's light enough. There's just like some black streaks, but that shouldn't be too major. Hey, Brandy. Hi, Simone. All right, so next I got this shirt. Remember, this is all coming from fivebelow.com. All right, so I got this shirt, and I'm going to press on this. This is light enough to press on. I think I got a few of these shirts actually, because I like them. They're almost like a very light, thin sweater material, but it can be subbed on. And then in one of the Five Below haul videos, I had a blanket, a unicorn blanket, and this one is a llama blanket. Look how cute that little llama is. So I'm going to sub onto the back of this, and if I don't know, my printer is printing slow, but it's because of my internet. And if it hurries and prints out, I'll probably press this this one so that you guys can see it. But I think I always get like, what size do I put on here? I have no idea, guys. I don't know the size that I really do it. Oh, I guess we're gonna do yoga. We're gonna do yoga. And then they have these book bags on the website too. You can do a little personalization. The only thing is that I don't know if you guys saw with that smaller book bag that I had, the white one. I have one around here somewhere, but with the white one, this material, this part can be subbed on, but it's the material that I guess the lining of the bag. So someone told me, one of you guys told me that I should try to put a Teflon sheet. I put butcher paper before, but that didn't really work all that great. So somebody told me to line it with the Teflon sheet, and that should work. Lakeisha, go online. I think I ordered this online, and this is an extra large. And I ordered this one. I ordered this one online. Yeah, this is an extra large. So I don't know. Sometimes in the store, yeah, the sizes are off in the store, but online I ordered that one. Okay, but yeah, so I'm gonna try the Teflon sheet. So in the next video that I do when I sub this stuff, I'll try the Teflon sheet and see if it works. Okay, but somebody did give me that suggestion, so thank you. And y'all, I love when you guys give me suggestions or you remind me. Listen, it was something that I pressed, that purse. So I pressed the purse in the last Amazon haul video that I did, and someone was like, why, or a few of you guys were like this or said this, but someone said, why don't you use a pressing pillow? I did not even think about the pressing pillows. And I have pressing pillows in all sizes, and I didn't even think about it. That was crazy. So I pulled out the pressing pillows that I have, and hopefully I'll remember to start back incorporating them. I haven't been using them, so I forgot about them. Hi, Leah. All right, so then they have these pants in the Five Below too. Some little lounge pants, but they can be subbed on. Like you can make a cute little set if you have like a white shirt, or well, I was gonna say a black shirt, but no, yeah, a white shirt. But a nice black tank top would look really nice with this. But if you had a white shirt, you can put like a design or something like this on the design on the leg, and this could be something like a cute lounge set. And my daughter loves just lounge clothes, so this would be a perfect set for her. And what else do I have, y'all? What else do I have? This is just the stuff online. Remember, I went inside of Five Below the other day, so definitely head to Teach Craft Live and check out that video. I picked up some clothes on this particular haul when I went. I was only in there for maybe like 15 minutes, but they had clothes, they had sets, they had like a short set with that crop gray shirt that I showed you guys. They had shorts that go with it also, so that was pretty good. But then they also had these microfiber towels. Of course, y'all know this pink. The only thing you're gonna sub on this pink is black, but they had like the gray little towel, but I just picked that up just because. And then they have these yoga towels. So I'm gonna open it up to see. Oh, hey Shakira, you're not late. You're on time. Hopefully, I could get this sound right. I'm scared. I'm so scared to hit the volume on here. I don't even remember what I did the last time.
Hey, people!
I can hear you. Yes, sis, I can hear you.
Woohoo!
How are you today?
There we go.
Everybody knows Shakia. Shakia is of Silaholics Anonymous, honestly speaking. Shakia, if y'all don't know Shakia by now, this is the opportunity for you to get to know her. So Shakia, for people who this may be their first time, let them know about your greatness, girl.
All right, y'all. Hey, how y'all doing? I am Shakia, owner of Silaholics Anonymous. I
Oh,
do. I was like, wait, what happened? So I
I missed.
do. Oh, you meant to put on me. Oh, hey, I got the whole screen. So you see, some people are saying, "Hey, Professor," that's the name. And that literally came from God. Like, seriously, you have to watch that video on how that happened. But I teach people how to use Silhouette Studio for like a wide variety of things. I mean, I teach everything from how to use it for heat transfer vinyl, adhesive vinyl, sublimation. If you just want to make stickers and labels, if you want to make chip bags, Capri Suns, water bottle labels, Hershey wrappers, like I'm gonna soon be doing the ones for like the paper mache letters and how to do that with print and cut and all that. So I do a lot of videos and lives on Facebook, YouTube. That's what I love to do. It's like really, really what I love to do. I need to do that TikTok video that says, "This is my age," all that stuff. This is what I love. And I'm like, it's just teaching. I love being on live. And then I have a product line called Honestly Speaking, because I'm known for just speaking honestly about, pretty much everything that I put out there. I try and be open and honest with whatever advice or help that I give. So we made our product line Honestly Speaking as well. So we have the pigment inks, we have sublimation inks. There are 100. Oh, wait, no, I don't want to do this. No, for inks. Well, we do have the inks, but for me, it's about the paper, because I need y'all, if you already kind of have it, both, whatever, but Patrice has dynamic ink, so we have to continue to support her in that endeavor. I do have that, but we also have the sublimation paper, which, where is the one I normally keep on my desk for times like this? I have no idea where it's at. Oh, it's on the floor. Why are you on the floor? So it does work well with dynamic ink. So if you are a member of Craftable Things, which I'm in that group, you guys ever need anything from me, please don't hesitate to tag me over in Craftable Things. This works great with the dynamic ink. So we have our sublimation paper. And Patrice has done a few videos with it. It's an amazing product. But yeah, that's a little bit about me, and I'm always here to support her. I was so super excited when I found out after I did. She had her giveaway, and I found out she was in Miami with me. So it's amazing to have someone who you can really connect with, who's like-minded, and she's local. Most times it's really hard to find people who are local and do what you do, and they're there to support you. So I'm so grateful for that. Yes, we have paper. My husband, if you guys don't know, if you don't know my story, my husband used to be the director of food and beverage, or director of purchasing at the American Airlines Arena, where the Heat played. So he's used to dealing with like warehouse and understand how to order and kind of manage all that stuff. So he has his little thing in place where we order in a certain way to make sure, we try to make sure that we don't run out, and we order in certain intervals for it to come in, so that we don't have to worry about running out. So we definitely have paper. We have all sizes: 8.5 by 11, 8.5 by 14, 11 by 17, 13 by 19. We still have some 8.5 by 328 feet rolls, and the 24-inch by 328 feet rolls. We're out of 13 by 19 because this was a new product for us as far as getting the rolls, but we do have more coming in. But you can get like the 24-inch rolls and cut it down to 13 inches. So you'll have 13 by 24-inch sheets instead of 13 by like 19 sheets. Or you can cut it as long as you want. You just have to cut it down to 13. That's how I do with my coastal one when I was using that, which I will say I still use that one because Mama didn't raise no food. We're not going to waste no product. So I still do use that one from time to time. So we definitely still have paper in stock. You try to order what? We also have sample packs. So if you don't want to commit to buying it, the sample packs are on the site. I have to fix the site a little bit, but at the top, that announcement bar, if you click on that, it'll take you to where you can order sample packs if you just want to try it out. Oh, Josephine, you're local too? What? What part of South Florida are you in? Oh, so yeah, that would be very important. Thank you, Lisa Marie. Didn't even tell you where to go purchase at. So it is wait, is it on here? Oh, it is. It's on this shoulder. See, look, I actually had this on for something else, but it's actually coming in handy. So this was my little branding shirt that I made for myself. So this is a little bit about the paper. For a lot of the heat presses, like my Hottronics, I have release in 30 seconds. There is no bleed out. You never have to sublimate at 400 degrees. And I always sublimate my tumblers for like 3 minutes. Actually, now it's more like 4 because it's acting crazy. But like 3 minutes for tumblers. And so it honestly speaks for itself. And there's the website, shop.silaholics.anonymous.com. I'll put it in the comments though. Oh, Patrice did it already. But yeah, shop.silaholics.anonymous.com. Miami Lakes, that was my stomping ground before. We lived in the Moors. Let me go and look, because we definitely should not be sold out of anything on the site unless some numbers got messed up. Hold on, let me go take a look real quick. And if it is, I'm gonna get my husband. That's him job. Hold on, let's see. Oh, it does say 3 variants in stock. No, that's the sample pack. Hold on. Paper. No, everything is in stock. So I'm not sure what was going on, but everything is in stock. Yeah. All right, Patrice, you can come on back. Yep, the Moor. Oh, that's so crazy. Miami Lakes, the Moors. I used to live in the Moors when I first met my husband. That was before he was my husband, though.
So, guys, so y'all got a little bit of back. I'm going to show you guys, honestly speaking, sublimation paper, because I am going to hopefully have this printed out before we are done with this live. So you guys will be able to see.
I was eating my chalupas. What are we working on?
I was gonna do this Five Below online order that I have, but I'm not about to do that. I'm just gonna do one blanket and press it and be happy with this one blanket tonight, and do a whole nother video for the other stuff.
Yes, I need to do a blanket as well, but I'm waiting for an image to come. But see, you're probably gonna do yours. Well, this might not a big one. Like mine, I have to get on the floor. So I put like plastic down. I have to get the hardboard because it's the mainstay one from Walmart, because Walmart has some pretty good ones. So I like those because you can get the king size, the queen size. The full is actually humongous. So when I got the other ones, I got like the king size one, and I unraveled it. I was like, wait a minute. I didn't realize the full that I have is huge, freaking humongous. And the king size, I was like, I'm never going to sublimate this. This is just going on the bed because this is too huge. But yeah, I got the really, really big ones from Walmart, from Mainstay. And so I'm going to put them on the ground and use the Easy Press. I cannot.
No,
Yeah,
that's the
one. Yeah.
So, listen, Shakia just told you guys where you can get some blankets from Walmart.
Oh, yeah.
See, for sublimation, if you are looking to do sublimation on blankets, you can get the ones from Mainstay at Walmart. So it's sublimation stuff all around. If you want, Shakia, listen, I need to get. Do you see how Cricut tried us?
Yeah, luckily they reversed. I mean, people were signing petitions, and at first, I understood they had the IP. I was surprised. I didn't think that they would give in, because I'm like, I know they're on a mission and like all that stuff, but the fact, and then I was like, okay, when I read the first part of it, and it was like, okay, they reversed the decision. I'm thinking they're going to say like the summertime. I mean, people really put the pressure on them because they're giving you all the way until December 31st to, was it like either purchase something or like register your things to be able to have lifetime. So that was, this is what people say all the time. There's power in numbers, and enough people complain to where they reversed their decision.
They reversed it. They needed to. I was just about to cancel that Access membership that I have that I never use. I never use it ever. And
that's what we're banking on.
But I doubt it.
I think that's what they were banking on. It's probably because I've had a couple discussions about that, and I was like, they probably looked at it and realized it's so many people who already have access and they can tell what you're using and what resources you're not using. And people weren't using it's like people are paying for it anyway, and they're, and they were banking on you just kind of keeping it and keeping it. So it's like
Yep.
now if you're going to pay for it, at least let it be worth something, or it's for a reason.
Yes. And with the issue too now is that people are becoming so educated and learning so much more. So okay, you can't use the Cricut fonts. They want to charge all this money. You can download your own fonts and use the system
Yeah.
fonts. You don't have to use
Hmm.
their things. So it's
Yep.
like they need to be smart about this. And with having Silhouette and the basic edition, you still can do more in the basic edition of Silhouette than you can in Design Space.
Yep.
And so it's like, this is a free product out here, and you are about to make it more difficult for people to even use, and people still want to use your product. Come
Yep.
on.
Because
That's
of
the
it's the
crazy
brand. I mean,
part.
the people went out and brought that mug press. I wanted one. I was gonna go to. I'm like, I was gonna go to Joann's to get one. I'm like, dude, I have 3 mug presses here. My husband would have kicked my butt if I. But I mean, I wanted it because I mean, as teachers, like you want to be able to, you want to have it so you can actually do an honest review, because you never know.
Exactly.
Some people may feel intimidated. And that's why I want, like, as a teacher, I feel like I need to go out and buy everything. I have 3 printers sitting in my living room right now for different purposes, like to show, if you can't find one, you can do this, you can do that. I don't do that much subbing or that much printing, but you
Because
never
you're
know.
teaching.
Yeah.
That takes away, like, a lot of that takes away from the time you have to actually sub. It's true.
Hmm.
But I ordered one. I gave in. I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I gave in because, like you said, like, I can't talk about it and not actually
Yeah.
use it
Okay, so
and
now
try it
I'm
out.
gonna go get mine. I'm gonna order mine. Because I
I
was going to
Mine
go.
should be
Pembroke
coming
Pines
in.
sold out the same day, but like locally, there was some at Oakwood, Oakland
Uh-huh.
Park, whatever that one. So I said, okay, I might get out the house this weekend and try and go over there and get one, because Aventura was sold out, Pembroke Pines was sold out, both in Pembroke Pines. And I was like, crap, where the heck
Yeah,
am I
it's
going to
sold
go?
out
And only in
in Oakwood.
Oakwood, they had it. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try and go over there this weekend, because the other one was in Pinecrest and I wasn't going there.
No, no, no. I understand. But yeah, that's what somebody asked. Who? Wait, hold on. Leah's asking about printers. So Leah had a horrible situation this week with getting her Epson 15,000 Eco Tank. And
Okay.
so when it came, it was used and abused. And
Oh, wow.
so, yeah, and it was supposed to be brand new. So she's asking, look, she's
Oh,
asking, can
that's
she
why
buy
she
one
said
from
can
you?
she buy one? Well, these are small ones. So so what I did was I got one which was the XP 5100, because one of the Walmarts I went in, I was actually going in there for a different one. It's another one that everyone uses, and I'm like, I have the cartridges for that, the 802s, but they didn't have it. So they had an XP 5100. It uses a 202 cartridge, which I just so happen to have some refillables for, because I just ordered them, just to see all the different ones from my vendor. So I happen to have those. So I was like, okay, well, let me go and get this one, because if someone can't find any of the other ones and I know I can get these cartridges, I was like, okay, well, let's get this one just to try it out and see. So that one, I only paid $59 from Walmart. So I thought that was amazing, but the cartridges are really expensive. But it's still, it's might be easier to find than like some of the eco tanks and like all that other stuff with those. And then the other workforce printer is like 300 bucks or something. I'm just like, yeah, let's just try this one out. And then the other one is an eco tank, which is the small one though, the 2720. That one, not like the 15,000, but it is a small one. And then I got a Canon, not for sublimation, but for regular pigment ink, because there are some people that still want to do like chip bags and stuff, and they can't find any of the printers because people are buying them up for sublimation. So I wanted to see if I took the Canon one but put my pigment ink in there, would it make a difference? So I have them for all different reasons. And the 2720, I'm going to put pigment ink in. So I'm not going to use that one for sub, because I already have a 2720 with sub ink in it. Woo! She paid over $800. Oh,
And
Were you
and
able to get that back? Wait.
I put she paid. That's why I feel so bad, because it's like people are just not good people out here doing this type of stuff.
Wait. Let me process this. They charge. Wow, people are really out here. And the thing is, it's because people are creating such a panic for these printers. And you think that these scammers aren't in these Facebook groups and looking at stuff,
Yeah.
which is why Cricut and them, they make decisions that they make, because just like the big companies are in there, scammers are in there. That's why they saw that when the 7720 wasn't being made anymore, all those people who were on Amazon selling the 7720s for $500, $600, $700, $800, because they see the desperation that people have in these Facebook groups. And I've always said Facebook groups can be a blessing and a curse, because people can use it to try and take advantage of people.
They do. They do.
Oh, they're trying to charge for restocking food. Oh, wow. Oh, I wanted to go back though, when you were talking about the free one. If you guys don't know, if you just want to kind of start off with the free program of Silhouette Studio, but you are a Cricut user, people always say, get Business Edition to save as an SVG. If you guys don't know, there is a site called Ideas, like Ideas are the letter R, us. So like Babies R Us or Toys R Us. Ideas R Us. It is a Silhouette to SVG converter. So if you want to go in there, design your things in Silhouette Studio, like the free, like basic version to do like your basic stuff, you save it. So you go File, Save As, and you save it to your hard drive. So it doesn't matter what folder on your hard drive you save it to. And then when you go to Ideas R Us, you upload it and it does the whole conversion thing and it makes an SVG, and you can open that up in Cricut Design Space. You can only do 10 per day, but until you are ready to pay for a Business Edition, that's a way where you can use Silhouette Studio and bring it over, and it's all 100% free.
Awesome. That's good information. I would not know anything about that because I have not learned Silhouette, but guess what? I am going to take one of Shakia's Silhouette Basics classes so that I can become familiar with Silhouette, because y'all, I only know a few programs: Illustrator, Photoshop, and Cricut Design Space.
But you're already at like the higher one. Like me, well, I mean, I know like Photoshop, Illustrator, and Corel Draw, but I became so addicted to Silhouette Studio. But now I am starting to like change it up a little bit and use other I go back to using Photoshop, because now that's what I'm using more so for my banners now. Because I do know how to use it, and it is easier to smart objects are my friend. Now they are, for what I'm doing now, smart objects are my friend, because I can type it in one spot and then it automatically goes over to the other spot. So, and the fact that Photoshop now has artboards, so I love that.
Yes.
Wait, what are you going to press it with? I don't see your heat press on. You're going to use the easy press?
Yes. It's on.
Oh, it's on? Okay.
Yep, it's on. I turned it on, but it takes a minute for these things to heat up. So
Is it a bunny?
Honestly speaking,
that's a bunny.
It's a llama. It looks kind of
like a llama.
Right? It's a llama. I should have printed the bunny. I should have. Guys, I put in the Epson clearance site inside of the chat in case you are interested. If you're on a budget or whatever, sometimes you can find some pretty good printers. I have found a few good printers, and they work. They have like their year warranty, and they work really well. I found Ego Tanks, but you have to check it almost every day.
Yeah, but the crazy thing is, a lot of the times the remanufactured ones can be better than the regular ones, because they've searched it for the issues and they fix the issues. So a lot of the times the remanufactured ones, because you're fixing them like here, work better than the regular ones that were made in the plant. And it's like, okay, they're just like kind of all made, and you might get one that's defective. The remanufactured ones, they're going through it and doing full diagnostics on those. You couldn't do a full diagnostics on a brand new one.
I'll tell no, my refurbished one gets more love from me than that 15,000. It, it does. I be trying to see how I could just print it out on the 2750. It gets more love from me. But the 15,000, of course, with the print size, you can print larger. So that's kind of what I use it for. But other than that, so you guys are going to see, I printed this with dynamic ink, and then I printed it on Honestly Speaking sublimation paper. So when I'm doing the videos, I'm always like, oh, you can't even see. There's no ink release on the back. All the ink is on the items. It is true. It is very true. You don't even need a butcher paper. I put a butcher paper, and it's kind of, Shakid, you ever look at me if I put it and you're like, why is she insulting my product like this by using that butcher paper?
But I know a lot of people are scared. Like they're not quite there. You know, it's like, are you sure? Like, I don't want to take any chances. So a lot of people I know, like, I just recently found out that a lot of people's hesitation to getting the paper was that they thought I was lying about the temps, because there's like, no one ever says less than 400. How can you tell me that it's going to release at 365? Or when I say with the Easy Press, if you have the original, you can set it to 350. You just have to press it longer. And then a lot of people are like, oh, well, I don't want to change my settings, so they don't want to switch over to it. Oh, but I'm so used to using Premium Matte, I don't want to change my printer settings. But I'm like, you can have it's the same quality. You can save ink, so you don't have, like, you're literally saving money all the way around. Your electricity bill, you don't have to buy as much butcher paper. You're saving on ink. Your ink is going to last longer. And I just found it out. Like, I would have like a discussion, and people, if you don't know, like, with your businesses, it's actually a good idea. I'm not sure if they do it kind of in secret. Big companies do this all the time, where they basically have people that have tried something, and then, they'll have them come in and they'll review it. And of course, as the owner, you're looking at it behind like a screen or whatever. And normally they kind of don't know. That's normally the way to do it. But me, I have control issues. So I've had people, and, kind of just polling and stuff like that, and just asking questions. Sometimes, like, our thing will send out emails. So I see people who have like abandoned carts and stuff, and then to reach out. And for them, it's like, okay, well, I heard about it. I read about it, whatever. And people were telling me that, and I also heard from somebody else that used it, and they were telling her they were afraid that it wasn't true. But I'm like, I'm live all the time showing you. It's not like, there's no evidence of it. Like, I'm live all the time, and I try to purposely use other like things like my Easy Presses, and like the Hoptronics is a beast. I mean, that's why I can do 30 seconds on that sucker. But I've used like my other heat presses, and that's crazy that people were afraid of, one, thinking that you can't get good prints at plain paper setting. And two, thinking that there was no way that the ink will release at less than like 390. And I'm like, it will release in then 30 seconds. So I was quite shocked. And I'm like, maybe it was just a shocker to their system, where they was like, this just can't be possible. It's too good to be true.
It's true. It is true. Even when I press with my Easy Press 1, the original Easy Press, the ink, it's vibrant onto those Bibles that I did. I did those Bibles with the Easy Press, printing on Shakia's paper, and the image is very bright. It's very vibrant, and with the plain paper setting, I could not believe it. And when she told me, at first I was going in using it, still putting it on Premium Presentation Matte, and I would see it was just too much ink on the paper using Premium Presentation Matte, and so I was still using it because, sometimes when you're programmed to do things one way, you have everybody saying the same thing. Then you're like, oh, well, no, I have to do it this way because everybody is saying that. But y'all, on the plain paper setting, it prints beautifully. It prints beautifully. It presses even more beautifully. It's very bright, vibrant. So I was not that I wasn't a believer, but I was kind of like, let me see if this is gonna work. And she was like, and I heard her say it. She was in one of her. I was watching one of her videos, and she was saying, pressing it on the plain paper setting, and I was still doing premium presentation matte. So I said, let me try to press this on the plain paper setting. Let me print it out, and y'all, there was no difference. There was no. In fact, I liked the cleanness and the crispness of the plain paper setting than the premium presentation.
Because it's not put all that ink down. And the thing is, I know some people are hesitant because sublimation blanks can be expensive. So I think also what makes them comfortable is like you going to Five and Below and stuff like that. And I have so much stuff from over there. Like I have blankets, I have the socks from Five and Below, and I just haven't had a chance to do like those videos and stuff. I hate editing videos. So I'm like, I always
that takes up the most time.
Yeah, I always commend you when you do yours because I can't stand editing videos. So that's what keeps. I'm like, I'd rather do it live. But I think when they see they can do stuff like it's not super expensive, like Five and Below, it's what, like 10 pairs of socks in there. Yeah, so you can really like practice, and if it messes up, it's like, okay, that's not that bad. I mean, even for a blanket where it's like it's $5 or something. So I think your videos help because they realize they can use like stuff that's not as expensive and at least try it out. I'm like, okay, if it doesn't quite work, it was in like a really expensive like blank. But I think that's also the hesitation because sublimation blanks can get pricey.
They are. And when you mess it up, it's hard to fix. Y'all see how these tumblers go when you mess up with
one
tumbler and your whole world messed up.
I was so mad. I have no idea what's going on because I have the oyster oven and I've done these so many times and they come out beautifully. And both of the ones I did on live end up with the stupid white cast. On this one, which one was it? This one was perfect on the top, messed up in one spot on the bottom, and then I did it the second time. It was perfect on the bottom, cast at the top, and then I'm like, what the heck? So I'm trying to figure out my tumbler press because it's not like a traditional one, the Vivora one, because now my oven is not doing great on them, and it's like, this isn't cheap.
This hard thing
are not cheap.
Have you tried baking it for like the hour? I haven't tried it yet. I said I have a tumbler that's messed up that I need to try, and I'm gonna try it. Have you tried it?
So I tried it with a mug. To me, it didn't come off enough. Now I will say that it will come off because when I first got my Vivora tumbler press, so I was trying to test it to see where to have to put it at. I had my beloved, because that thing came out so pretty. So I had my Miami Dolphins tumbler in there. So when because it wasn't on, I was just using it to test the size. So when I brought it in my office, I plugged it up and forgot that my Miami Dolphin tumbler was in there. And it reheated up. And all the ink is gone from that side. So I know it will work because literally all the ink is gone. Like it's not completely white, it becomes like a yellowish color. So you can sub over. So like when I did it, and it was almost all black and it became like a yellowish color. So I haven't like tried to sub over or officially do it, but I did it with I think a mug, and you can still see like the color. So I haven't done it with a tumbler yet.
No, okay. I'm gonna test it out. I think I'm gonna record and test it out, me doing it. So what we're talking about, guys, is when you mess up those tumblers and there's a way. I've seen some people do it. I have not tried it yet, where they put the mug into the oven for about 45 minutes to an hour. That ink is supposed to like vaporize or just disappear.
Yeah.
Not all of the ink, but it's supposed to become light enough for you to be able to resub over it with a darker image, right?
Yeah.
Something to that effect.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
No, so I know it does come off because I got ink like that. The thing that was in there, the silicone mat that all that ink got on, I put that in the oven to bake it off. So I know that the sub ink, it's basically like it becomes a gas again and it just comes off. Now, to me, that is one where like if you're worried about like the gases and all that stuff, you definitely want to do that maybe in one that you don't use. Like, see, mine I cook in, so I use the same one I cook in for mine. But you know, it's just regassing off, where you're just releasing those gases again. So I mean, I know it came off of my Teflon. I mean, not my Teflon, my, what's this thing called? My silicone mat. Because I got some on there, and then the silicone wrap, when I baked it, it did come off. So
okay, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna see how it works. We'll see.
Lisa Marie, what print settings would I use with your paper? With my paper, I use plain like, so that setting that says plain paper, bright white. If you're on a Windows PC, you're going to go to where it says quality type, and you're going to put high quality. If you're on a Mac, it's just quality, because you have normal, fine, and quality. So on a Mac, you would choose quality. And then I personally use Adobe RGB 1.8. Some people say they can just, like, especially from like Photoshop, they don't have to go in there and change all of that. It pretty much like works and stuff, but I still go in and change it. And I print from Silhouette, Photoshop, like everywhere. And I go to print settings and I change it. So I use Adobe RGB Gamma 1.8 is what I use. And look, here is a pop socket that I did today. This was plain paper setting. This is the metal disc that goes on there, and that's plain paper setting. What else is in here? My son just brought me, we're having movie night. So this is my ticket to go see Falcon and the Winter Soldier with today's date on it. So I have to watch today, or my ticket's going to expire.
We're going to tell me about to wrap this up.
So these are 2 shirts that I did yesterday, and this is plain paper setting. Oh, wait, which way? That's plain paper setting. Don't let my light, and this isn't like a true black, because this was the same thing that's up here. I just took the transparent, the saturation down on it, but this was plain paper setting. And then this is also plain paper setting. And there's a rag around here somewhere. Oh, here it is. This is plain paper setting. So you get great quality, plain paper setting. Look at that. She sat down for 2 seconds.
I went ahead and, you know, I still use it. Okay, guys, so I use my butcher paper because if you have been watching my videos, you know that underneath this press is a hot mess. It is so filthy. I have not cleaned from underneath there, and I need to clean. And since I'm on break,
that's another good one too. I mean, you can use, especially if you're not sure if your heat press itself will cause damage. You can use it, but just give yourself like an extra 10 seconds.
Look, guys, y'all, I use this this was 30 seconds. I did this at 30 seconds.
Ruth, if you're clicking on the one at the top, that's only going to take you to the sample packs. But if you go back to home, underneath, like, there's a banner that says, honestly speaking, you see the one, like the second one will say, be incredible. If you click on that shop one, it'll take you to the full collection. And then right under that, there's one for the, like the pigment ink. And then there is the one for the sublimation paper. Let me see.
So, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there is no ink. I should have did a comparison of your paper and another brand that I have here at my house. I should have did it so that you guys could see, but there is no ink released on the back of this paper at all. Okay, so the butcher paper, y'all know when y'all use other brands, that ink comes through and it's on your butcher paper. This butcher paper is clear. Nothing's on the butcher paper. So look at this image.
Oh, it's a hooded blanket.
It's a hooded with the little llama on the top. You see the little llama? Look how nice.
Yo, I didn't even think that would be green. On the paper, I thought it was going to be like black or blue or something. I wouldn't even think that it was going to be green.
And this is the color. So that's another thing, guys. It's very important for you to press your items, test them out, because even if something prints out, like this is the color that I have on my screen. I'm going to show you guys. This is the color that I have, but when it printed, it did not look like this color. Okay, so sometimes when you're looking at your print, you can't necessarily look at your print. You have to test your items so that you know your printer, so that you know your ink, what it's gonna look like. But this is what it came out, and I love it. It's going in one of my Easter baskets, y'all. But I hope you guys like. Definitely, Shakia's paper is the truth. It is the truth. I have not used any other paper since then. If you look at my older videos, I told you guys this lately. I was using ASA paper, and the fact that I don't have to worry about that ink coming back up is just an added bonus. But it prints out really well, and that was on plain paper setting. That is on plain paper setting. So pigment ink is just like regular ink. So if you're shopping for ink and you're shopping for ink for sublimation, you cannot get pigment ink. So you definitely want to make sure, because they're completely different.
Pigment ink is like your regular prints. I use it like for my right now. We have to work on MJ's project. I had just showed the one when we did it, and it was on Chris Bosch. So he has another. He has to pick a figure in because it's Women's History Month, and he has to make a what's that thing called? A cereal box. So like when I'm doing his projects, we print with that. Just printing papers. If you're homeschooling, it's great. Like, so if the kids waste something on their homework, whatever, it won't like run. So pigment ink is just regular ink. It's waterproof because they make it, and they put a little bit of like toner, from a laser printer. It's made with a little bit of toner powder. So it's waterproof. So we use it for like the labels for the cartridges. It's what I use to make chip bags. And this is a matte paper. And look at how like the colors are. Look at the black on there. And this is matte paper. You even have to have glossy to have like really great colors. And then for stickers, like we don't sell it like this, but I had a class. So like, just printing, this is a clear sticker or translucent sticker. So I just kind of use this in a class. So anything like this, and if it gets wet, so if you are one that wants to make your own like planner stickers, you want to label and like stuff like that, even in your home. If you are homeschooling for regular, like just for regular prints, it's great. If you're kind of just starting out and you're making your shipping, like you're printing out the shipping labels on like the regular, like Avery label paper, that if it gets wet, you did it with the ink gel. And that's why I always tell you, if you're going to use a regular inkjet printer and you're not using a thermal one, to put like a clear plastic over it. But if you use pigment ink, it won't run. So it has, like so many people can use it. It's not just for crafters. There's benefits even in like your regular everyday life for pigment ink.
Yes. The size of that image was a 15 by 13. Of the llama. Just the llama alone was a 15 by 13.
Wait, what happened with Ruth? She said still doing the same thing. What happened?
Ruth, are you talking about your ink or?
Let me see. I'm going to go up to see. Oh, she was saying me. She said the only thing that was coming up for her was, hold on one second. She's talking about the paper. She was trying to order, but she said only the sample packs were coming up for her. So give me a second.
Okay. But yeah, that image was let me make sure. I'm going to look at the image. But I want you guys to see it. Let me see if I can show you. Really quick.
Hold on. I'm going to show also. Let me go to StreamYard real quick. And
you're going to pull up the site?
Yeah, because I don't know why. She's saying, was it only the sample packs or it was still showing that it was sold out because it's not sold out. Oh, if you wanted the sample pack, if you're saying that one was sold out. Okay, wait, I did what you told me and still sample pack. Okay, because we have one that's a sample pack that is for like it's 9 different types of sublimation paper. That one is called the Silaholics Anonymous Sublimation Sample Pack because it has like 9 different types, not the Honestly Speaking one. Hold on. How do I go and will it let me do it on here?
I see one. I see another screen. Let me try to change it.
Oh, I think you have to maybe do it.
That's
There
it?
it is. Yeah. So like here on the home page, if you click right here where it says Honestly Speaking, it's going to take you here. And this is not the sample pack. This is the regular one. And then you'll see 8.5 by 11, 8.5 by 14, 11 by 17, 13 by 19. I need to change it because, yeah, the main picture here, but this has all of them. The sample pack one just shows 8.5 by 14 and 11 by 17. But under home, you can either, this one right here will take you to the collection, or if it flashes to this and you click on shop now, it'll take you to this page. This isn't the sample pack. That is the actual paper.
Happy anniversary, Brandy. Enjoy your weekend without the kids.
All right. Oh, wait, now we look different. It's a different layout. Oh, because we were like that. Oh, you playing around with the layouts.
I'm learning. See, you taught me something. I'm learning. So was she able to find them or no?
And I'm waiting for her to see. Wait, Jennifer says, can I sublimate on light and dark cottons with you? No. So no sublimation paper will allow you to sublimate on cotton. Cotton just does not take subbing. Now, if you wanted a temporary design and you wanted to press to it, you can press. It's going to show like very, very lightly. But as soon as you wash it, it's going to come out. So like if it was a temporary shirt you wanted to make, you definitely could, but it's going to wash out. But no sublimation paper is going to allow you to sub to cotton. You have to use a transfer, and then it's not going to be like, you know, the shirt or like her blanket where you don't feel anything. Once you do that, you're going to feel that transfer on top. Have you done Easy Subly yet?
I did Easy Subly. I have a whole Easy Subly in my video catalog that I have not edited yet. But I need to edit it because I have one that I did print. I printed on it from the 15,000, but a lot of people cannot print on it, and so I need to do one that is. Well, I have one that I cut with the Cricut and then put it on. I pressed it with the sublimation paper, so I'm gonna have to do that one. I'm gonna have to edit it and put it up because so many people ask about.
Yeah, because the ink is water based. It doesn't take well to the water. For me, I've tried before they changed the formula, I was able to print directly to it, and I didn't have a problem. I would put it under my heat press, maybe like 2-3 minutes, it would dry. When they changed the formula, it just smears. It doesn't read the registration mark. So yeah, now I just do it the same way you do glitter vinyl, where you cut it out and then you just sub on top of it.
Yeah. Let me see. I was gonna show. Let me see if I can show you guys that llama picture, so you can see like that color with this being on just regular print paper settings. It was nothing, no premium presentation matte, nothing like that. Do we have to use? Let me.
Are you looking for that? Someone said, what kind of print do you need for pigment ink? So technically, okay, pigment ink comes, well, the actual Epson ink in the 7710, 7720, 7210, that is pigment ink. The black ink in all of the other ones are also pigment ink. The magenta, the cyan, and the yellow are dye inks. So when we come back, I'll show you the difference between dye and pigment inks. But any of them, technically, you can put the pigment ink in there. It's going to print, and it's going to still be waterproof. your colors will be slightly off. That's why I got another 2720 to put the pigment ink in, so I can compare it to the color that outputs from my 7720, so people can know. I also got the Canon. The Canon comes with dye inks, but I got it to be able to put our pigment inks in there. And I'll probably just put that one at my husband's desk so that he can print off like invoices and all of that stuff. So I'm going to test it out, like putting it in other eco tanks other than Epson to see how it comes out. But as far as like actual pigment ink ones, all of the HP Office Jets are pigment inks. So if you're not sure if you have a pigment ink print or not, print something out on your computer, run water over it. If it runs, it's dye ink. If it doesn't run, it's pigment ink. Now, if you are using any of the eco tanks, you have to print something that doesn't include black, because the black is pigment ink. So just something that's like just color. And when you print it, you'll see that it runs. So that's not pigment if the color runs.
I just wanted to show you guys really, really quickly. I got this image from Etsy, but look at the color of the image and then look at the screen. Like, it's exactly what I wanted it to be. Mm-hmm. Exactly. The color is not. So this is printed on plain paper setting. It even has, and remember, this particular blanket, it's not white. It's more like an eggshell creamish color. So it's still printed out very, very nicely.
That llama looks like no pictures. I don't want to be bothered. Yes, you do have to get another printer. S-free. You have to have two separate printers.
Do you have any more questions?
I was the one who said to use the telling sheet, huh?
The Teflon sheet. The Teflon sheet. Yeah,
oh, Teflon.
She told me to use the Teflon sheet inside of the backpack, because the other backpack that I did, y'all know my house is like full of Five Below stuff that I need to do. But this was the other backpack that I got from Five Below, and it melted the inside because it's like it's like that plastic type of. So Jenny had told me to put Teflon inside. That would. So I'm gonna try it out. I haven't tried it out yet, but I am going to try. Yes, that blanket came from Five Below. I ordered it. I didn't see it in the store. It may be in the store, but I ordered that one from fivebelow.com. And if y'all didn't know, fivebelow.com, their shipping is like $6 and some change, no matter how many products you get. It used to be $5, and then 2 months ago they upped the price by like $1.50 or something like that.
USPS and all the rest of them, like all the shipping went crazy.
Yes. So, but you can order whatever you want from fivebelow.com, and the shipping is reasonable.
That's the branding though. That even like the shipping is $5, and that's actually really good branding.
Yep. I use a EcoTank 15,000 and an EcoTank 2750, and my EcoTank 2750 was an Epson clearance refurbished EcoTank, and I absolutely love that printer. I love it. Shakia, you got a question? She has.
I know.
She has
multiple. Look what I just did.
Good. And your Silaholics.
Yeah, we typed that one. I have two. So the Silaholics Anonymous is mainly supposed to be for just silhouette videos. Sometimes I'll hit live on there for my general Q&As, because not a lot of people are subscribed. Well, it's like 12.5, 12.6 on 12.5 on Honestly Speaking, and 22.6 I think on Silaholics Anonymous. So sometimes when I go live, just from Honestly Speaking, like I just did this, and I have to stop it because I'm like, people aren't going to know to come to Honestly Speaking for certain videos if I don't. But I'm like, it bothers me. It messes with my psyche when I do a live video and only see like 10 people, 8 people, because they're not used to the Honestly Speaking YouTube. But I have to get used to doing that because I really want like just regular Q&As to be on there. Like I really want, and whenever you go to Silhouettes Anonymous, I don't want any other content unless it's just Silhouette Studio or just like the Cameo machines. So yeah, definitely like and well subscribe and hit the bell on both because I'm gonna at some point get the confidence to where even if it's only a few people watching, they'll eventually get the picture and they will come over. Because my Cricut one, I know a lot of people probably would have watched it, but I only put it on Honestly Speaking, and that one isn't the one people know to really come to for me because I did the offset video for like 3 different offset videos for Cricut yesterday, but people aren't used to that channel.
I put your website. Some ABC Designs for You asked for your
My website.
So I put, but she has so much stuff. Like there's different things on her website. I put the paper link because that's in my favorites. But I just put the paper link. But look at the whole website. ABC Designs for You also created a product called Sublimate. And she created a product called, her and her husband, it's a couple. They created a product called Sublimate. And I'm going to be testing it out soon once I get it. I ordered it from their Etsy shop. They have an Etsy shop, so I will be testing it out. They offered to send me some, but I wanted to purchase it because we are all small businesses and our products, what we sell, what we do is valuable. Shakia gives away free information all the time, and y'all, I be in her videos like, okay, what I don't know, what I need to learn. And so if I just wanted to support them, but I will be testing their product out. It's something that it's almost, I don't want to say it's like Easy Subly, but it is another product where we will be able to use it on cotton, and it looks to be very thin. I joined one of their lives the other day, and they are the cutest couple. They are so funny together, and I really enjoyed that, just their live. So
that's an interesting name. So it's like mate, as in because they're together. So that's what they played I like that.
That's Sublimate. So I will be testing it out soon once I get it, and y'all know I'm gonna put up a video and let y'all know what I think. So that's it. But it's ABC Designs for You. And I know she was asking for your website. All right. Anybody else has any other questions?
Wait, someone says, hey, is the EcoTank 4760 good for sublimation? So it is good for sublimation, right? But if you can find the 2720, get that one. The 40, okay, so there's like a whole bunch of EcoTanks, right? The only difference between them are things that don't make a difference for sublimation. So the 2720 is like your basic. It just prints out regular. It's 8.5. If you get like the 4700, the only difference between the 2720 and the 4700 is the automatic document feeder. So that's like if you have a small business and you want to just kind of put a stack of papers, it'll scan faster, or you can copy faster. Whereas with the others, you have to lift up the bed, put the paper down, scan it, do another one. So that's the only difference, is it has an automatic document scan. That's it. The 2760, the only difference is it duplex prints. So it will suck it back in and print it back out on the back side. You can't print double-sided with sublimation. So why pay an extra $50 for that one? The 4760 is the automatic document feeder with duplex printing. So it's like, it's features that you don't need. Now, there was one lady, she had like rewards points out the yin yang and all this other stuff, and she got her 4760 for $85. If you can find a deal where you're getting one of those other printers for the same cost or cheaper than the 2720, go for it. but it's not worth it to pay 300. Like, I think that 4760 is like $300 almost, like, or 350. It's not worth it to pay that for an 8.5 by 11 printer when it does the exact same thing as a 27. Oh wait, what happened with T Johnson? Oh, I just ordered the sub. I'm gonna go order some too. I just ordered from Gucci because she's supposed to be back. She's back, and I just ordered some. I'm the same way. Like, I've had like the girl from, what is it, Sublimation Blanks and More send me stuff. Yet I still go on her site because we are all still small business like owners, and it's good to support. So
yes.
So yes, send me the link so I can go and try it out. People keep asking me, am I gonna get like transfer paper or easy subli and all of that? But it is just like the paper orders and the ink orders keep that man busy. So if I put on more stuff on his plate, he probably kicked my butt for one, and we would then need more help. But with this coronavirus, it's so scary to think about, you know. And our son, you know, we don't want to compromise his health. Like, you know, my son has had surgeries and stuff, so we have to be very careful. So we don't want to compromise like his health or anything with him, and then his seizures and stuff. So we're very, very cautious about that. And we're still operating in our home. So if we had like a separate building, you know, we can have in staff, but as of right now, we're still in our home. So we're not trying to take on too much. And he stays busy with the ink and the paper. People keep asking, are we going to get stuff like that? And no, I've already added too much. Like, we're supposed to get the, what's those things called? The heat tape and the new, like the Cricut and silhouette mats. So anything else, that man probably divorced me.
No, we do not want that.
Yes.
So, oh look, Best Buy. Carla said Best Buy has the 2720 for $199, and she just bought one on Monday. So,
which Eco Tank for wide format? There's only 2, well 3, but the third one, it's pointless to buy that one. You're gonna get the 15,000 or the 16,600. Those are, or you can get the 16,650. So that's $600, $1,000, $1,124 are the costs for those. 15,000, 16,600, 16,650. So yeah, those are the only ones. All right, so we're gonna wrap up because I have a movie ticket to go to, but I'm gonna answer Shakita. She said, what about the 7840? So with that one, can you switch it over? Yes. The unfortunate part about it is there is no real like conversion, like how these come with the chips on it. These don't. So you would need to use this to put your sub ink in. You see, there's no chips on it. You have to take the chips off of the actual Epson cartridge. So when you purchase like these, I have a video on it. You have to take the chips off of this and put it here. These are not resettable. So you have to keep buying and keep buying and keep buying Epson cartridges. And unfortunately, they don't have XLs in many places. And Epson doesn't know when more are going to come out because someone just said they contacted Epson and they're out of stock. They don't know when they'll be back in stock. So all you can find are the standard ones. And these run out so fast. That's why another reason why I push learn to use plain paper setting. So that especially if you have to use this system, you get more out of it. If you use premium mat, you're gonna be mad because you're gonna probably get like 30 some odd prints, 40 prints, and that standard cartridge is gonna be like out. So you want to use the plain paper setting. So can you use it? Yes, but no chips are made yet. So you have to keep buying the Epson cartridges to harvest the chips.
I love my Eco Tanks. I'll mess something up trying to change cartridges, and I know I'll mess something up.
Wait, your dynamic inks are the Eco Tank tops, right?
Yeah, they're the Eco Tank tops. I do have some with the syringes and everything, but I have the. I'm team Eco Tank.
You know what? For your dynamic ink, like don't order any more of the regular ones. The Eco Tank tops are great, even if they use a cartridge. Because one thing that I developed, what I realized with it is, like, even if you have to fill with your cartridges, the way that this is because of like the little hole, if you just put your syringe, you can tilt it and you don't have to worry about wasting. If you're clumsy,
mess.
if you knock it over, just like a little bit spews out compared to if you had the whole thing from your desk to your floor, the whole thing ends up falling out. So like the Eco Tank tops are freaking amazing, even if they have to use a syringe. So when you order the next time, just order Eco Tank. Don't try and carry both. That's why we only carry the one bottle.
See, Shakia, thank you. Girl,
Save yourself on the headache of figuring out, do I order this many? Do I order this many of this? Save yourself.
I can just order the Eco Tanks because it's easier.
Yep, just order the Eco Tank bottles.
All right, Shakia has her movie ticket. Let me go ahead and hurry up and announce the winner of the mystery box. So you guys just have to let me know. Trust me, I am going to give you a nice mystery box, but you will have to just tell me if you want silhouette, not so if you want like a regular crafting box that you could cut vinyl and different things for. You'll have to tell me what machine you have, or if you want a sublimation mystery box. All right, so we're gonna get this started. And
wait, did you figure out one that you can do from the live comments? Oh, that was the one. That was the robot thingy, right?
That was the nut, and I still haven't been able to figure it out. So what I did was I did a video, and to enter into this particular giveaway, you had to comment on that Amazon haul video.
Ah, okay.
And so in the video, I told them, comment below if you want to be a part of the, because that might, but I have to figure out how to disable it and then be able to use it at the same time because it was kicking people out.
Yeah. Okay.
It was kicking. I'm like, no, that's not, what that was supposed to be doing, but
we're gonna drum roll. I can't even, my tongue not working. I can't even do it. My tongue won't drum roll.
No. All right, guys. So I have the link already inside of commentpicker.com. And if you win, please find me on Facebook and let me know that it is you. Let me see. Or if we're still in the live, you can shoot me a message if you just want me to send you an email. But let's get these YouTube comments and let's see how many people. There were 146 unique comments, and we are going to click start.
Woohoo! Oh, wait, it's not there yet. And woohoo! Felicia
winner is Felicia Robinson, who loved the wine bottle bag. And she loves watching my videos, especially the sublimation haul video. So I'm thinking she may want a sublimation box.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think she's going to want the sublimation one.
Hold on. Let me write her name down. So, Felicia, if you are here, or if you're not, I will try to see if you are inside of our group. But that's our winner. And thank you all for... Hold on, I'm trying to stop sharing this. Okay, it stopped. Thank you all for participating. And I am going to have one more giveaway because this is Craft Month. So the next giveaway will be announced in the video. I will probably upload a video sometime between tomorrow and Monday, probably on Monday. But the information for that giveaway will be there. It will be our final giveaway. And y'all, I'm so happy that I hit 15,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. So it is going to be a special giveaway. And if you are not on Facebook, on our Facebook group, make sure you head over there. It's another giveaway. I'm closing it out tomorrow. Okay?
So guess what? I forgot that it was Craft Month, right? I've been meaning to give these away for the longest. So since it's the last one for you, and it'll also motivate me to do mine. I have, okay, wait, can y'all see? You probably see me do the videos with it. Those easy presses there. They're called Vivore easy presses. I'll show you this one. Oh gosh. So I have this size, which is the 10 by 10, and I have a 7 by 8. So the 7 by 8 one, we're gonna add that to giveaway. Yeah. But you have to subscribe to both places too. But we'll add that to the last giveaway for March because it is Craft Month, and I completely forgot. And you say that every week, and I still forget that it is Craft Month. Yeah, so we'll add that to
next week
the giveaway.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So, do you want to do the the actual giveaway like in the live comments, and we can try out Nightbot again and see if we can figure out like how to make sure
How
that
to figure out, make sure it works.
yeah, because that may be you know an option. We can do a live giveaway. What do
Yeah.
you think?
Well, so we have some time and we can try it out.
Okay.
Like try a couple live videos. I'll look at it too to see if we can figure out which one, like if there's other ones out there that will work for the live comments.
Okay. All right.
And I see
So
someone said no one recommends Sawgrass. I'm one that, like, when it comes to Sawgrass, I mean, for the value of it, the only difference is their system, which you get all of their templates. It is gel-based ink. Epson is water-based ink. I think the colors come out great. It's too rich for my blood to produce the same thing, if not better. So yeah, I'm not a big fan of spending money unnecessarily. I mean, that's just me.
I understand. I love my Epsons.
Yeah,
I do. I know Sawgrass is specific. And I always tell people Sawgrass is made specifically for sublimation, and that's what it's made for. But I love my Epsons.
You want to know the other reason too? I just realized where I don't think I would like Sawgrass and even the Epson
the Epson
570. They automatically mirror.
Yeah.
So for me, I don't like, for print and cut, for like glitter, to submit to glitter, like I put it through my Cameo to do a print and cut. And then like for Easy Subly. And when you do that, you cannot mirror the print because then the registration marks are going to be on the opposite side. And so the machine isn't going to find it. You're supposed to mirror just your image and then print it out on regular settings. So I don't know if those have an option to basically like mirror it again so that it prints out the right way. So if Sawgrass and Epson, like that big Epson, can't print regular, it will never work for someone like me because I use print and cut with mine, and you cannot have it mirrored. So that's another reason why, like, I think I would never go that route unless it's just for straight sublimate, like just for straight sublimation, because I need it to be able to stay like the regular print.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. All right, guys.
All right, guys.
Takia has a movie date, and
the little one's at my door.
I just got a date with my pillow. So we'll see you guys next week, the same time, 7 o'clock. Thank you all so much for joining us, and have an amazing weekend. God bless y'all.
Later. Bye.
Bye, y'all.